Virgo, sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, even, cross watchers. So if you requested the live links for the Virgo readings, then you're getting that link right now. And if you want to know how to, look below the video. The directions are there. If you are live with me during the recording of the Virgo reading and you want to throw out questions that would suit all of our viewers, not personal questions, but questions about the reading that would suit all of the viewers who it pertains to, you can put them in the comment box, and if Spirit says so, I will work them into the reading. So we're going to start with a card for you from the Osho Zen Tarot, asking the question that what is a lesson for you at this time that Spirit is trying to get through to you. Spirit's trying to teach you something. They're always trying to teach us something. This is what they do. So welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. I'm so thankful and grateful to be here and be of service. Any questions you might have, you find the answers below the video in the facts. And one more time, if you're with me while this recording is live, that red rectangle says live, and you want to throw out a question that would apply to all of the Virgo collective, I prefer it being pertaining to the reading as it comes out, then we will work it in according to Spirit's guidance. Okay, so what is the lesson at this time for Virgo? And we have trust. Virgo, Spirit is asking you to trust at this time. This person is flying through midair. There's no parachute. There's nothing. So the energy of trust comes up for Virgo collective. Let's see. I'm going to read from the book for you. There's so much information in these cards. So give me just a moment. Let me find out where this is at in the book. Okay, it's on page 60. So 6 is a number of balance and harmony, emotional balance and harmony. And 0 is about infinite potential. It says, now is a moment to be a bungee jumper without the cord. That's what I was kind of seeing. And it is this quality of absolute trust with no reservations or secret safety nets that the night of water demands from us. There is a tremendous sense of exhilaration if we can take the jump and move into the unknown, even if the idea scares us to death. And when we take trust to the level of the quantum leap, we don't make any elaborate plans or preparations. We don't say, okay, I trust that I know what to do now, and I'll settle my things and pack my suitcase and take it with me. No, we just jump with hardly a thought for what happens next. The leap is the thing, and the thrill of it as we free fall through the empty sky. The card gives a hint here, though, about what waits for us at the other end. A soft, welcoming, yummy pink rose petals, juicy, come on. Don't waste your life for that which is going to be taken away. Trust life. If you trust, only then can you drop your knowledge. Only then can you put your mind aside. And with trust, something immense opens up. Then this life is no longer ordinary life. It becomes full of God, overflowing. When the heart is innocent and the walls have disappeared, you are bridged with infinity, and you are not deceived. There is nothing that can be taken away from you. That which can be taken away from you is not worth keeping, and that which cannot be taken away from you, why should one be afraid of its being taken away? It cannot be taken away. There is no possibility. You cannot lose your real treasure. So Virgo, at this time, you're being asked to trust, okay, that you're fully supported, that you'll land in a beautiful, soft place, that Spirit is always there to meet you where you're going, okay? So let's see what's coming out of the cards. Welcome to our live broadcast, Lynn. So thankful and grateful that you're here with us. What are the messages for Virgo at this time, please? What are the messages for Virgo at this time? I'm going to be using my Eye of Love Tarot. That's available for your purchase on my website. Go check it out if you would like your own Eye of Love Tarot. My channel artwork. I love it. All right. What is the guidance? What messages? What will you reveal for Virgo at this time, please and thank you? Show me what's happening with Virgo at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, one more shuffle down, they said. One more shuffle down. All right. What do we have for Virgo Collective at this time? All right. Virgo, you are working on a collaborative project. You're working on building yourself up, building up your business, building up your career, building up your finances. And around you, there's somebody who feels left out in the cold. While you're busy building yourself up, others may be feeling a severe lack and limitation. Yeah, and you have a decision to make. You have a decision to make to free yourself and to take control and set boundaries here. Yes. You know that if you do this, you'll be much happier. So I see you taking that action to do what needs to be done and bringing a situation to an end that you've overgiven to. I also see you still giving, but I see you shifting what you're giving to. The boundaries, Spirit has really called you that you need to control your own fate and your own destiny and close this situation off. Who is this that Virgo is setting these boundaries with? Is somebody, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy, but it's somebody who seems to always, they need some of your financial resources. That's what I see. Somebody's, it's like if they had enough for their phone bill this month, they didn't have enough for their power bill this month. And so they'll ask you to fill it in for them. Okay. Why is Virgo feeling this? Yeah, there's a choice for you to make here. And you're choosing to do things differently at this point, because I feel like for some of you, this is a sibling that you have that being of assistance isn't really assisting, but it is setting you into stress, setting you back a little bit. Okay. And so what else can you show about this? This person in your life had a judgment that went against them in court. And that's part of what is causing you to realize that, you know what, I need to pull back. They don't need to know what I have, and they don't need to take what I have. Yes, this is about you shutting this down. For somebody, this is a Pisces that's in your environment. The big challenge is they're not going to like your answers when you begin to say no, because you used to always say yes. They don't like it. I feel like this is going to do well for you financially and build up again, because you were working on building up your career, building up your finances. You could be saving something that is a big deal. You know, this person has a very immature mentality. And this person always expects somebody to be there to back them up. And it's been you for a long time, but Spirit is showing you that, you know, you have things that you have been waiting to do. Yes, you've been waiting to do some things, and you're very close to having the budget available to help you accomplish this big goal. Yeah, they're not showing me specifically what it is, because for all of you, it's different. I do see somebody who wants to buy a house. I see somebody who wants to invest in a business. I see somebody who wants to have some sort of surgery done and the insurance doesn't pay for it. Okay. Let's see what else they'll show us. Yeah, you were really sacrificing a lot of yourself, and it began to get burdensome for you, and you knew that the only way out of it was to shut it down and close that cycle. So I feel like you're really on the verge of that at this time. And I feel like what's going to happen is this person's going to come down and ask. I feel like you've made the decision to stop feeding this situation. And again, because it shows up as pentacles, it could be even just your time. Pentacles to me is something tangible, but it also represents the energy that you're putting into something, and the time is the way for some of you it's showing up. And this person is, as you are pulling back your energy, as you made the decision to stop sacrificing so much, somebody's not going to be very happy about the choice that you made. Yeah, they might want to argue their point. How dare you not be there for me? I've been depending on you. And they're going to say, "What, don't you love me anymore?" And it's like, it's not about that. It's about, I have to take care of my own goals and my own stuff. And if I don't take care of that, who's going to take care of it for me? Okay. Let's see what else we have. Yes, somebody, again, asking for financial assistance. This is definitely in the family, and I definitely see you moving on from it. I feel like interesting. Now they're switching straight to your love connection. They're saying that you have a powerful love connection. Some of you are already married or in a long-term a commitment. I feel like this decision to let go of this family drain, I hear family drain, is going to be very good for your relationship if you're already married. Somebody else, you recently met a person that you vibe really well with. I feel like either one of you has 2 kids or each of you has 1 kid. And I see that is going to continue to grow. That's something that's going to continue to grow. If this is a new person for you, this person is coming to your life, and you're going to notice that you have a lot of similar pains together, that you share similar pains, but it's now time to replace those pains with learning and healing. And so I feel like you and this partner, even though you're at a new phase, you're still getting to know one another. I see that. I feel like this connection is growing stronger. It's growing stronger quickly. And one of the things is, again, the children getting along so well. This is a beautiful thing. And I see that with this, because there's so much love here, and because it's very divinely guided, there's going to be releasing of past emotional difficulties. And so there's a bit of advice here to make sure you don't bring past burdens into this. Now, there's a married couple here, and I feel like the mate will be very thrilled that you have made this new choice to stop being controlled by your family members, and they're going to be very proud of you for setting those boundaries. And I feel, though, that this immature family member will have a very attacking energy. They won't like what you've had to say. But it's interesting because this person has begun to get themselves involved in some legal troubles. And you see what's happening here. And so you decide, now I have to take action. I must do something about it. I cannot allow this to continue. This person has lied, and you know the truth. And so you've seen past the facades. I just read through the entire Rider-Waite for you, Virgo. Like, that's all the cards. There's no more cards left. That's awesome. Okay, so let's see what else do we have for Virgo. I'm going to shuffle these and give it some more. I don't feel like I'm done with your reading yet. Let's go ahead and look into the future. So this is a timeless reading. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, which means that whenever you find it, it's by divine design. So if you're finding it now, then it's for you now. If you're finding this 5 years from now or 50 years from now, that's when it applies for you. And how does that work, you say? Because time is an illusion on earth. It's about an energy that you're living in. And so whenever you align with this energy, that's when you'll be guided to it. So let's go ahead and look more into the Virgo collective. What else can you reveal for the Virgo collective, please and thank you? And again, if you're collective of the Virgo and you're here, then if you have any questions that apply to the Virgo collective, not to your personal experience, but to the Virgo collective, as it as the information comes out in the reading, then you can definitely put that up there. So let's see. Virgo, it appears that in somewhere in your life you've been feeling stuck, but the stuckness was a prison of your own making. It was not really that you were stuck, is that you held yourself in this position. Interesting. I also hear some of that stuck feeling was just a time for everything to come together and for you to develop certain qualities that you're gonna need to take forward. I feel like somebody is moving out, somebody is moving on, somebody is letting go. You've had a conversation with so I'm going to speak, and as I'm speaking, I always tend to speak in past tense, because the way I see it, it's done, it's done, it's done. This is predictive energy, though, because I did say that as I shuffled these cards. So this is predictive energy, but don't mind me when I start speaking in past tense, because it's already done. So where you were somebody was afraid that, because you were withdrawing, you were pulling back, and so here somebody is leaving your life. Yeah, there's somebody who's leaving your life. I feel like you're pulling your energy back. I feel like this person brought a lot of stress and worry and dysfunction around. This person kept you up worrying late at night, and you say, I don't need that in my life. And for somebody, this was about worrying about a job situation or a home situation. Yeah, that's coming to an end. It's the end of delays for you. And yeah, somebody is definitely moving somebody out of the house. I feel like this is good for you. The outcome energy with this is the Empress, which is saying like this takes you to your harvest time. This takes you to creativeness. This is creative energy. This is you birthing something new. Let me see, what is this new thing that is Virgo is birthing? Happiness. A whole lot of happiness, honey. A whole lot of happiness, a whole lot of clarity, a whole lot of joy and good times. Yes, a whole lot of joy and good times is what is being birthed by Virgo. Yes, and you know what? You're birthing a new connections coming your way, powerful decisions that you're making. This new connection is going to take you by surprise. This person, it will be generous towards you. They're very spiritually inclined. And this person, very charismatic, very well dressed, very well respected. This person is somebody who's very well respected in their circle. Yes. I see you taking your power back. I see you choosing to go another direction. Consider what other options are available for you. And this is a must at this point. You've meditated on it. You've seen it. You got to go somewhere else. You got to have direction. Yes. And so inspiration is coming in, and this inspiration is going to show you exactly where to be, when to be there, that you have a fresh start here, that it's divine timing for it. Somebody's not going to like your new move because you're going away from them and they won't have access to you. Yes. But you know what? In this new move, there's great connections there. Somebody is going to be attracting a new love connection in the new place with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. This person is very like-minded. You have easy conversation, good times. It seems to be actually a real match. Part of the reason why you want to move is because it's part of the divine plan to bring these two bodies together, these two people together. When you meet this person, there'll be an insatiable draw towards their energy. This person is very reliable. This person does not have codependency issues. I love that this Five of Pentacles just showed up in reverse. It showed up upside down. So this person is not going to be giving you codependency issues. This person isn't insecure, jealous, and all the rest of that. Yeah, this person is reliable. This person can be very emotional. Yes, this person's had a loss in their family recently. Somebody has somebody. I feel like it's their father. Somebody's father has passed. Yeah, and so they're trying to make some new things happen in their life. Yeah, they want to make some new things happen in their life. I feel like working with other people is really good for you right now, and you've been waiting for that opportunity. You feel like you've been alone for so long, but you got the feeling, you can sense that new opportunity is coming your way. I just want to show you. I want to show you this. This came out together for you. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords came out together for you, and that's telling me, this is about new ideas, new understanding, and new love and self-respect and honoring of the self. That is very important. That's what you've learned from where you've been. because where you've been has been so very unsupportive. They very much, I feel like they've used you very much. I feel like you've had to be on guard very much. I feel like somebody had to constantly make sure that they lock their door anytime they walk out, because if they didn't, shit would just disappear. Oh my goodness, that's not nice. And so I feel like you set your boundaries down. I feel like you stay focused on where I'm going next, what I'm going to do. And somebody is moving back to their hometown. Somebody is getting a younger sibling or cousin come to you. Yes, a sibling or cousin. They're going to be coming to you in that same energy that we started off, where you're not paying other people's bills no more. I feel like that should be the title of this reading. You ain't paying for other people's bills no more. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to be definitely rejecting that opportunity. I feel like they will be very adamant. They will try to convince you, but your intuition says, no, it's not for you to do. Spirit says it's important for you to move on from this. It's important for you to do something different and change this energy up, because you're not here just to be somebody's personal loan. Yes, that's what it's been. And so you ask Spirit, okay, where do I go? What do I do? And the answer comes in. It causes some disappointment around you, but it causes a whole lot of happiness for you, because you trust. You trust. When people got negative stuff to say coming your way, you trust, and they are going to. When you make your announcement that you're going to make this move, that move, you doing this, you doing that, somebody going to have something negative to say. Oh, how could you do that? You're leaving us. You're hurting our feelings. You just can't see. What are we going to do with that? Blah, 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 blah. Exactly. Whew. But Spirit says it's time for you to go, and you will go, and you will overcome this. Yes, you will. I feel like you're very intuitive, and you know what you want. You know what happiness means to you, and you're putting an end to anything that would try to jeopardize that. And you've seen who wants to just sit back and be spoiled and taken care of like a little child and don't want to do nothing about it. And they just looking to you to provide everything for you. You know, everybody in this situation knows that you are the provider, and you know that you got the power, and they know that because you're family, they think that because you're family, you're going to always be there. But what God knows is there's a healing coming in. Destiny and fate is stepping in here. And so that's what you're doing. You're choosing to follow your destiny and your fate. Let's see what the download has for our Virgo collective. A sun is like an energy source that regenerates. Matches burn hot and short. I'd rather have a sun relationship than a match. And I feel like this is coming out because these ones, like, you're very powerful self-generating energy. Okay. And these ones, like, they come in and they're hot. I don't feel like this is all romantic. I do feel like this has a lot to do with these people. They gonna be burnt up. That's what I see. They're gonna be burnt up like a hot match because of the choices that you're making. But you're, with the sun being a regenerative energy, this is about you choosing your own regeneration at this time. This is about you choosing what empowers you, your goals, your purpose, your life, what's best for you and your own family, your own children. Not just say that they're not your family, but your immediate children, the ones who are in your responsibility, or if you're married, your husband, right? So let's see what guidance we have from the words of clarity for the Virgo collective at this time, please. What guidance we have? Okay, positivity. Maintain your positivity. Safeguard it. It's important for you. Anyone who would come in and try to throw you off of your positivity, yeah, watch out for that. Yeah, it's because they're depressed, low vibrations, love other low vibrations. So they're saying, be attentive. You can sense the low vibration, and the longer, they say you could even make an experiment of it. See how long it takes for your vibe to drop when these certain ones come around, because you're in this period of expansion right now, and it's time for you to receive your blessings. You got to keep your hands open, and you can't keep your hands open if your hands are full of these other people and what they want from you. And it's saying you do get the victory here. So it's a win situation for you because you've begun to see things clearly. You have clarity now. Where it was all muddled and confusion, it's not like that for you no more. Now you can clearly see these people, their energy, and the way they present to you, what their goals are, what good you are to them, right? And then also likewise, I hear, and you can see what good they are to you. They're good for you to give your time, money, and vitality to. But what they're returning to you is a draining. It's draining. It's draining because they're not returning to you. Is just it. They're not returning to you. And so it's very draining for you. And now that you see that clearly, you're making different choices because you understand that you need your wealth to pursue your goals. You need your wealth to take care of your own family. And you have things that you plan to do with that money. So no, we're not going to give it to you. Oh, I have things I plan to do with my time. So no, I'm not available. And just practicing of the word no. But overall, I do feel like it's time for you to trust, you know. And for some of you, that's a big deal. Like, these people have proven over time that you can't trust them. They've done things that have shown that you can't trust them. Like I said, somebody had to lock their door every time they walk out of the room because their trust has been violated. Your trust has been violated, and ones all tend to just feel like it's a free-for-all in your space, and you're like, no, this is not it. So, you know, you're looking to be in an environment where you don't have to lock your bedroom door in your own house. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel like you and your belongings are safe there. And at the same time, you have really gotten overwhelmed and overdrained by over providing for others what others are supposed to be providing for themselves. So it's not that you don't have compassion. You're a very kind person, but it's time for you to have compassion for yourself. It's time for you to be kind to yourself. I hear it's so easy to be kind to the others. How can you be more kind to yourself? And how can you trust the universe is going to help provide a beautiful, soft place for you to land when you honor yourself? So, for our beautiful Virgo collective, these are the messages that I have for you. I'm so thankful and grateful to be of service. The facts are below the video. If you have questions, check there. And it's time to get your ticket for the retreat while there's still space available. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby.